I'm Sadia Kabeya, I'm a flanker, I play for England Rugby and I'm here as an OPRO ambassador. My sporting journey started basically when I was born. Always been really sporty, did athletics, did gymnastics, but I found rugby in secondary school. My teacher was Bryony Cleal. She introduced me to the sport and then since then never really looked back. Went through the pathway, through Richmond, Centre of Excellence, under 18, under 20, and now I'm preparing for the second Rugby World Cup of my career. So my first rugby club was Richmond Rugby. That was my first women's club, and being there for me was an amazing experience. I was freshly 18, playing with these superstars in my eyes, and for me that club really shaped me in kind of enjoying rugby and knowing that was something I wanted to do for the rest of my career. Went to Loughborough for university. There I've kind of really found my home, been there for 4 years, but they really shot my development up. In that time I got capped for England, and now I'm a fully professional Red Rose, preparing for Rugby World Cup. OPRO has been part of my rugby journey, being the first gum shield I ever bought. Probably when I was 12, went outside of school to play and thought I need a gum shield. So I popped down to the local shop, got my gum shield, moulded it very quickly and then just got on with it. So I've used OPRO all throughout my career, through under 18s, under 20s, now in my senior women's career as well. We currently use instrumented mouthguards in training, but always have my OPRO there just in case. I think my most defining moment in my rugby career so far would be going to the 2021 World Cup, playing in New Zealand, and being my first year in England Rugby, to then go and play in a major tournament like that was amazing for me, and kind of really kicked off that kind of fire inside.
Couple of decoys and they move the ball at pace. Kabeya in a little bit of space, some nice footwork. The right hand fan, Kabeya, could you get the pass away? Brilliant play!
What I learned from playing in the Rugby World Cup for the first time was just about resilience. I think obviously coming second in the final isn't the easiest thing to swallow, but actually taking it all in and learning to be in the moment, and how amazing that was for me in my career so far. I think for me, being a black woman in rugby right now is something that's very empowering. I love the position I'm in, being someone who is a minority in a sport of a majority white sport, but for me, I see that as something I can pave the way in, something I can be inspiring in for young girls like me coming through the sport, also only being 23, so still young, but being able to kind of be there for people to see, and the cliche saying, if you can't be it, if you can't see it, you can't be it. So I feel very empowered to be a black woman in rugby right now. What's next for me in terms of rugby? Obviously preparing for the Rugby World Cup. Hopefully going and winning it and taking it home in a home World Cup, which will be amazing. Outside the sport, I think just growing my profile. Like I said, I love being a role model. I love, going into schools, going into clubs, coaching and kind of growing the game. So I think, doing that where I can, obviously between playing week in, week out. But whatever I can do off pitch is, next for me.